Alright, so this week we're doing 15 facts about ourselves, and this is like really fucking difficult for me for some reason. Not entirely sure why, but it's just super difficult. I like had to go into Tim and I's bedroom earlier and be like, "Babe, tell me some things that I can talk about." Yeah. So, what he told me to talk about. So number one, I have a lot of food allergies. Like, I'm allergic to citrus, and I'm allergic to Red 40. They're two different kinds of like allergic reactions, though. I have three different kinds of possible allergic reactions that I can go through with different kinds of food. But with like Red 40, I go into anaphylactic shock, which means that my air passage starts to balloon up, and it makes it really difficult for me to breathe. The second is I vomit like immediately, or I get really nauseous and just sluggish, and like I feel the need to vomit, but it's really difficult to actually vomit. I actually dealt with that yesterday because I drank some Sundrop because I don't really care that I have allergies. I will drink whatever the fuck I want, regardless of the consequences, I guess. But yeah, I drank Sundrop. I got like a couple swigs in, and I was like, nope, I feel like shit. Gave it to Tim, and the rest is history. Now, then the other one is my intestines are kind of messed up, so I'll have food allergies to where like I'm immediately in the bathroom, or I'm in and out of the bathroom a lot, so food and I don't really get along. That's number one. I don't play nice with food. Food doesn't play nice with me. The second thing is that I am a cat lady through and through. I have technically one cat who is legally mine, but there are three cats that live at my mother's house that I claim, because we have Spouse, which is my son, my baby boy, my reason for existing. He is a black mutt with a beard. He's a white beard, and he has awesome white paws because he's the shiznat, and I will try and find a picture of him to put in right here. The second cat that I have is Jinxie Butt. She's a brown tabby. She's fluffy as hell. We keep shaving her though, and it's really weird seeing her shaven because she's not supposed to be shaven, and my mom keeps shaving her. I mean, like, granted, it's supposed to help with. I'm looking at pictures of my cats, by the way. It's supposed to help with like the fleas and shit, which we've gotten that under control, but because our house, my mom's house, I don't live there anymore. But because the house has like holes in it and the mice can get in and shit, and we did have raccoons coming in for a while. Yeah, it was one of those things where we would take them to the vet and they'd be like, they have fleas, and it's like, well, there's nothing we can fucking do about it. They've got collars on, we put the treatments on them, that's really about it. That's all we can do. But we had exterminators come by the house, and we did the collar thing. Jinxie, because she's got such long, thick hair, the only thing that really worked was us shaving her and taking them to get like professionally bathed every 2-3 weeks. That worked, but it's fucking expensive, so I don't recommend that. And then the third cat that we have right now, her name's Trixie, and we got her, she was living at Brandon and I's house when Brandon and I lived together. She was the roommates, and she was a rescue, so like, we weren't supposed to have her because of the house and like the landlord and shit, but she quickly became my baby, and then my brother and sister-in-law took her in at Sebastian, my brother's dad's house, and like, they live with my mom now, so she's over there now, and she's pregnant, she's having babies, so anybody in Northeast Ohio, if you want kittens, you should adopt my little fur babies. Although, so I guess the third thing is gonna have to be that my boyfriend that I live with has 2 birds, and their names are Kevin, she's his son Conyer, and Krieger, who is cockatiel. And let me tell you some shit. One, Kevin has tried to kill me on multiple occasions. I have a scar on my finger here from the first time I like tried to touch her. She used to land on my head a lot, and I would always be wearing my dreads when she would land on my hair, and she would like peck at my dreads, and at first we were like, she's just pecking at my hair because she doesn't know what the fuck that is. But then I like went like this to try and get her to crawl under my finger, because Timmy always has, like, if she lands on Timmy's head, he would put his finger up and she would crawl over to his finger. And she bit me something fierce. It bled, it got swollen, it was numb for a while. I'm pretty fucking sure that I'm allergic to the bacteria on her beak. But, the second time she bit me, she fucking flew across the room and tried to land on me, and I ducked. And I've gotten to the point where, like, if either of the birds starts flying, I hit the deck. Because she landed on the back of my neck, and I went like this, and she bit me on the back of my neck, and I didn't bleed, but that shit was not fucking fun. And I cried, and it was worse because Timmy doesn't understand that when she flies at me, my instinct is to hit it, because it's like something at your face. You're supposed to bat at it, right? And I can't hit her, because, like, if I bat at her and I hit her, I'm gonna break her bones, because she's fucking little and just filled with rage. So I think that she hates me because I understand her, because I'm little and filled with rage. But, yeah. Timmy has 2 birds. I don't know if you've been exposed to sun conures, but they're fucking Satan. They are so loud and so obnoxious. And once they find one person that's like, they're human, they don't want anybody anywhere near their human. Like, no. And it's fucked up because other people can come over and like love on her, but I'm not allowed to love on her. And it's more fucked up because now that we live together, it's like, guess what, bitch? He goes out of town, I ain't feeding you. We're starting to, like, I'm slowly trying to get her to, like, look, I'm not here to hurt you. Chill. Let me feed you. Let me love you. I don't want this to be a shitty relationship. But, thing number 4? I think it's 4. I'm in the middle of moving right now, which is why there's a bed behind me and a door over there and just fuck all. And this is actually, like, this makes the apartment look so much cleaner than it actually is. Right now, the setup is, like, my TV is over here because I was working all week. My laptop's on my rig for work. There's a microphone and a bunch of other shit over here. This has got my trunk, which is doubling as my vanity right now. Hello. It's not cute. I miss my vanity. But, supposedly we're supposed to be getting a bunch of my stuff from my mom's house tomorrow, and I'm just at this point where I'm just like, I want my fucking stuff here. I've been essentially living here for 2 weeks, and I'm fucking fed up with not having my hoard. I just can't. I think, I get, like, super fucking awkward around people. And, like, by that, I mean, I either talk way too fucking much, or I don't talk at all. And it's real messed up because, like, when I talk way too fucking much, I'm such a cocky bitch, and I don't understand it, cause like, I just fucking talk, and I'm one of those people where like there are no boundaries. I have no filter, so I will say some shit to somebody, and they get real taken off guard, cause especially if it's like a new person, they don't know who I am or what I am or how I do. They're like, "Did this bitch just really fucking say that?" Like, oh, but that's how I deal with whether or not people are worth being in my life. I love how this eyebrow just, work it, girl. Fucking love Charleston shoes. That's not number 6, but, Charleston shoe. Yeah. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I'm telling you this with these fucking roots. God damn. The goal for today was to fucking do my roots, and what happened was I talk about this a lot, but it's kinda, I figured I would put it in here anyway. I think it's the number 8. It's number 7 and number 8. One of them numbers. I'm polyamorous, and that means that Tim and I'm in a polyamorous relationship. I, as a person, am polyamorous. But, that means that, like, Tim and I respect the fact that, like, we're in a relationship. But if we wanted to have a romantic entanglement relationship-like type thing with someone else, that's totally okay, too. Like, I'm, like, low-key, ultra, like, super casually dating this kid, Douglas, right now. And I'm like, I don't even know. It also is kind of nice because, like, being pansexual, that means that in the event that there were a female, that I would be like, this chick, I wouldn't have to worry about that whole, like, in the past, being with boyfriends and then being like, well, that's still cheating. And I'm like, you don't understand how my heart works. Like, just because I love someone else doesn't mean that I don't love you. And it probably just opened up this whole new world of yes. So I'm really proud of it. It's something about myself that I'm proud to have discovered in the past couple of years. So, and I've seen a lot of hate this past week, and I ain't having none of it. So if you about to be all haterish and shit, it's my life, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want with it. And if you don't like it, you can fuck off. Cause, I mean, unless we fucking... I spent the better half of my childhood in Georgia, and sometimes when I get really fucking mad, you can hear it come out in my voice. um, so I don't have one accent, I have like 4. I spent the majority of like my early teens on the internet watching a lot of like British and Irish people on YouTube, and because I wasn't allowed to leave my house and I wasn't allowed to have friends over, and that's a whole nother fucking thing, basically that was my interaction with people, was YouTube. So I like sometimes get that accent. I can't say about like somebody from Ohio, and it doesn't make sense. And then Timmy always makes fun of me because he's like, you can go from like being super country to like ultra ghetto in 2 seconds, and I'm like, yep, mid-sentence. I fucking hate going to the doctors. I fucking hate going to the dentists. Doctors and like physicians in general freak me out, and that probably has something to do with my mom, but my hair doesn't hold a curl for shit. Like, you've been watching this curl drop, right? Because I have, and it's some shit. Tim says that I have a makeup hoarding addiction. I think he's wrong, because hoarding would mean that, like, I just keep things that I don't need anymore. And, like, during this move, I got rid of a lot of product that was just bad, or I don't use it. I also have, like, this bag has become my catch-all for shit that I don't use. So, like, I'm totally cool with donating these, or, like, giving these lipsticks to friends of mine, or, like, this fucking blush that I never fucking use. I got it to use as a contour, and it wound up being so goddamn red that I hated it, and then I don't wear blush. I don't fuck around with blush. I used it, like, twice as an eyeshadow. That was some shit. But now, it only looks like I have a shit ton of makeup. I watch a lot of makeup gurus, and I spend a lot of time looking at makeup and playing with makeup, and I don't really have as much as I think he thinks I have. My goal is to, like, have a room where it's nothing but shoes and clothes and makeup, and then maybe some, like, hair shit. But let's be real, the most I'd like to do with my hair, if I curl it, maybe, is to fucking put my dreads in it and then not do it for 2 weeks. I love that shit. I can only sing when nobody is home. Mean it, like, fucking no one. And if Timmy's home, like, he better be asleep. And I'm probably working. I listen to way too much Evans Blue. Like, way too fucking much. I haven't had eyebrows since I was 16. I'm about to turn 21. And on the fucking subject of eyebrows, I don't know how y'all bitches fucking use them motherfucking eyebrow stencils, but I can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried. I, like, glued that shit to my face. I'm joking. But, like, I stuck it to my face, and I, like, tried to fucking put shit on, and it just everywhere. Fuck those stencils. Fuck them. Shit's done by hand. Freehand in this bitch. And I totally don't use concealer to clean them up either. I use foundation, and then I just fucking powder the shit out of them. Ugh. Ugh. I tried that, like, putting something here trick earlier, and I'm really digging how it turned out. Feeling very dominatrixy tonight in my Megadeth sweatpant PJ things. Charleston fucking chill. So yeah, that was 15 weird shits, random things about me. Yeah, so I was going over the footage, and, like, there's a lot of background noise that only happens when I'm at this apartment, and I've been hearing shit all night, and, like, links will be in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and thumbs it up, and, like, comment, and subscribe for more.